How many Decembers have you got left? Yannick Silver has made online millions whilst still in his early 30s. Matt Fury, martial artist and online entrepreneur, has made a fortune whilst in his 40s. Ray Kroc founded McDonald's when he was in his 50s. Colonel Sanders struck gold in his 60s. And I'm not doing too bad. And I'm in my early 30s, but what about you? How far have you come? What would you like to say about you? Maybe we don't like hearing it, but one day, we're all going to be gone. Yes, we've all got a finite number of Decembers left. The question is, what are we going to do that will give us tremendous excitement and a passion for living whilst we're still here on the planet? As you've read above, success strikes people at different time in their lives. What works for one, doesn't for another. Timing may be perfect for one, whilst being off for another. A particular idea may lead someone to run like the wind with it. For another, they'll be snoozing in their hammock with it. Who knows, when things strike people, when it does, what will strike for you in 2007? What plans are you putting in place? What do you want to achieve? What will give you tremendous pride if you were to look back in December 2007 at the year that was and say, yes, life was worth living, I did something great in 2007. Yes, there's something you're working on, something that you've an idea about, but haven't quite put all the pieces together? Or are you hoping that opportunity will come your way during 2007? Whatever it is for you, let me share with you a few things that could have a dramatic impact on how your 2007 unfolds. Point 1. Work on something, have a project that you can work on. Something that you can devote a certain amount of energy, time and resources towards. I know there could dozens of projects you could be doing, but, to get the ball rolling, choose one. Point 2. Get expert help. If at school, you could have got the best teachers to help you through those formative years, wouldn't life be a little different for you? Similarly, if you're looking to get a home-based business going in 2007, search and reach out for those experts who are already doing what it is you're looking to do. Beware the phony, pretend experts who talk a good life, talk a good deal, and that's all there is to them. No success stories, no results, just hot air and hype. Point 3. Plug into and ongoing education source. The biggest disease in life is loneliness. And that's especially true for those setting up their own homes-based or small office-based business. The key to not only staying abreast with what's happening in your industry and marketplace, but to cure this loneliness curse, is to get into a group of like-minded people who can help share their experiences in what you're looking to get. Mastermind and coaching groups is all the rave. So are online discussion forums. Find one that works for you and contribute to it all you can. Again, beware the pretend experts, hucksters, and sham artists who are out to sweetly emancipate you from your cash and give you hype and hot air in exchange. 4. Work to a written plan. There are those people who say, yeah, it's all up there in my head, I pretty much know it all, I don't really write any of that stuff down. You know, ideas, thoughts, strategies are like slippery fish. If you don't catch them, they'll wriggle away. You know the story about the graduating class of Yale University, 1953? Those 5% who wrote their goals and plans down were 20 years later worth more than the rest of the 95% put together in terms of wealth, happiness, and quality living. Work according to a written document and don't wing it like a lot of those people who haven't got what they want in life. Point 5. Become an expert marketer. The most important concept for you to get is that it's not all that important what business or industry you're in and what services or products you're promoting. The one thing you have to become a master at is the marketing of what you're planning to sell and promote. If you get too caught up in the technical aspects of your business, of what you're selling or promoting, you'll wind up as poor as all the other 95% in your category of business. Focus on marketing, on getting your most promotable message out there to the right audience. Become adept at maximizing the amount of money you can from a client, whilst giving them extraordinary quality of service and an experience they'll want to tell others about. Point 6. Have fun. Life's too short, so don't be taking it too seriously. Of course, when you're working on stuff, you need a certain amount of dedicated intensity. Though I don't think at the levels of cutting off everything else in your life in order to make one area of your life work. There's a now famous direct marketer slash copywriter who at the early stage of his life made the decision to put business before pleasure. For him, that meant if the laundry was piling up, if the bills remained unpaid, if his social interaction was limited to a phone call a week, if his health meant him sleeping at every odd hour he could get, putting any type of food down his mouth at the most oddest of hours, then that's what he did. I'm not saying don't do that. What I am saying is put your life in perspective according to what you've got going on at the moment. Take those light-hearted breaks, get a movie where you absolutely laugh your pants off. Get with friends who have a warm, relaxed, and whimsical way of looking at life. We all need it. Get it when you can, for we never know when things are different for us. When life takes another turn. I'm reminded about a friend of mine who went abroad to attend the funeral rites of his favorite relative. At 82, his relative is no more. But, from all accounts, his relative achieved a lot in his living years. The main one being creating a family environment where love, respect, and caring has lasted for decades. In amongst the family being highly productive in their respective careers and professions, sadly, there will not be any more Decembers for my friend's relative.